Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into On the Cards. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. But first, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. Thank you for your support, your love, your kind emails. I'd like to thank Stacy W, Jennifer, Mr. Adam and Eve, Jose Silver for your generous donations. We're a new channel and I feel so blessed and I feel absolutely grateful to you and everyone who are supporting us. It's very important that my content uplifts and inspires everyone, and it means so much to me that you all have trusted in me and are willing to go along with me on this journey. And yeah, I feel absolutely grateful. So let's get on with this reading. Now we have 3 decks here. We have the Light Seers Tarot, that's option 1. We have the Zombie Tarot, that's option 2. We have the Klimt Alton Tarot, that's option 3. Now we're going to be doing a reading called Pick a 2 of Cups. So I'm going to pull 2 of Cups from each deck and then we're going to see what Spirit has to say. Okay, so you can pause the video, choose a deck, let's get to it. Hello, option 1, for those of you who selected the Light Seers Tarot, here's your reading. Now this is your 2 of Cups. This is the 2 of Cups that's in your deck. Let's see. This 2 of Cups reminds me of a very, very solid and strong union of opposites. Each individual has worked on their shadow self. Each individual has accomplished a lot of things on their bucket list, personal goals they've accomplished, and they've come together as whole individuals. They've come together, so it's not you complete me or I haven't experienced certain things in life both and you come together, we're going to experience these things together. No, you've completed a lot of your personal goals, so you have all this wisdom and experience under your belt, each party, and you're coming together to create new experiences together. So there's not anything where I have never done that and I would like to experience it with you. You both are just forging and creating new and wonderful experiences. Because they're holding each other's hands. They're holding hands and all this beautiful rainbow is pouring into each bowl. So there's a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of balance, and that each person has and each person gives. There's reciprocity here. We have here the blue water and then red. And red for me, it's like passion and the heart. And blue, that's more, I see blue as logic, right? Reason, logic, reason. Also it's intuition, I have to say. But there's passion and a telepathic connection and logic as well. It's incredibly balanced because also the rainbow represents alignment. Being in alignment, being completely in tune, but separate, but different as well. They're wearing 2 different bracelets, but it works. It's like one person brings the sensitive, intuitive element to the connection, and the other person brings the logical, right? The grounding, the grounding, the action, the passion, and the fire. They bring all of that together, and they have. And when you marry the 2, it's just a complete and beautiful connection, where there's no lacking, there's no limiting beliefs, there's no need to have this person heal you. It's not anything like that because you've already done the work. With the light shining here, that's spirit, that represents spirit. So that is a divine connection. it's grounded, it's deep with the water here. Even though you have the purple water and the yellow water, that's the ocean, and it's showing that it is a deep, this connection has depth. Now let's pull some cards. Okay, oop, we have here the moon. Exactly. So there's disconnection, has depth, very deep. And then we have here the wolves, two different colors, opposites coming together. Opposites who have worked on their shadow selves. But this connection is very deep. For some of you, I'm hearing lost in emotions. It's such an emotional connection. It's such a deep. The love is, it's almost like when you come together, you are one person. It's like you just melt into each other. You get lost in each other. It's nurturing with the moon. You care for each other deeply. It's telepathic as well. You know when the other person is hurt, it's sad. You can pick up on that, and it's almost like energetically you're connecting. You connect energetically and physically. For some of you, you have not met this person, and you are connecting energetically in the 5D realm. Ooh, look at that. We have the Knight of Cups. It's incredibly romantic. Caring, compassionate, and romantic. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, so it is fated. You feel free expression I'm getting from this with the horse here. It's pure, free, and honest expressions of love. With the red rose, very passionate, there's an adventurous side of things. There's an adventure streak. There's a spiritual streak. But then this person is just very pure. Or your connection is very pure, loving, romantic. You guys just melt into each other. I'm getting an image of chocolate melting. It's holding its shape, but when you touch it, it's just soft. It's just incredibly soft, like runny on the inside. There's tokens of love. With this Two of Cups, there's poetry. There's wonderful words, loving words being expressed to each other. Very deep with the letter. I can see you guys having picnics or romantic dinners. It's that type of stuff. It's even in the global situation, the current global situation, you're still able to find ways of being romantic, finding ways of connecting deeply and romantically. This is for those who are actually in a connection physically, right? For those where this connection is energetic, this is what you have to look forward to when this person comes in. This is absolutely gorgeous, but lots of romantic picnics, and you feel free. There's a sense of you being able to let your guard down. You don't need to hide your deepest feelings from this person, because they probably already know it. They probably express it, have the similar feeling as well. With the hat on his knee, it's like he doesn't have to wear anything, a hat as a form of guarding. Because I see hats and masks and all that. That's a form of hiding an element of yourself, hiding a part of yourself. It's like a safety blanket. This person is just bare. He's taking his hat off to give his heart to you, or her heart to you. see if anything else comes up. Oh, we got the Chariot. Wow, this is a very strong divine connection. Why am I saying that? Because we're having double here. So we have the Chariot with the white horse, black horse. We have the Moon, black wolf, white wolf, right? So that's definitely a very, very strong divine connection here. With the Chariot, you both, this is like you're both in alignment. Or when you both are in alignment, you can conquer anything. That's what I'm getting from this. Once you're in alignment, you move forward successfully and can accomplish anything, any area of your life. You guys are a power couple, but not in a hard pentacles way. Any area you guys are just, and you're aligned, it's just successful. Anything you touch, Midas touch. You know how to chill and just connect with each other. You know how to connect with each other when it's like time to go out there and just have fun, when there's movement. You know how to have fun, you know how to chill, you know how to be free and honest with each other, with your feelings. That's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. I don't even think I need to clarify anything. So let us get some advice cards from the Spirit Junkie. Some of you want to live in a tiny, like a van living. I'm looking at the Chariot and I see that it looks like a van. Looks like a van, like you want to deck out a van where you can live in it so you can travel the world, or travel and have a place to, a base. That's kind of cool. I really think that's neat. You guys are just all about living your best life. Thank you. So it says, when I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. Yeah, I mean, again, this falls under just being honest with your feelings, right? You're not afraid to, if someone is doing something right, you just pat them on the back to uplift them. You seem like the type of couple where you inspire others to be their best selves. Your relationship is one that many people strive for, right? This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Let me get a card from, this is a deck that I created. It's actually quotes from great minds. So let's see what advice. Okay, there we go. So we have a quote from Albert Einstein. And it says, I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. Well, this is a deck of intuition as well. There's lots of water. Lots of water, right? So again, this is all about connecting on an energetic and physical level. You guys just know exactly what the other person is thinking, and you also can tap into other people as well, clearly. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's also that you know how to, because you are able to do that, you know how to handle certain situations, how to deal with certain people, and also within the connection, because of course, not all relationships aren't always like a fairy tale every day. but you can tap into and know exactly how to connect with your partner on a, let's say, a low period, right? Or a tense environment. You know how to work it because you can tap into it and you can resolve the situation. That's absolutely gorgeous. Wow. So I'm going to end the reading right here. Option 1, this is beautiful. Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if this reading resonates, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the Zombie Tarot, here's your reading. Now, this is your Two of Cups card. Now, this Two of Cups, it's a couple dining. So we have here a living person and a zombie. Now, it tells me that you both are opposites coming together. You have great conversations. You enjoy food. You might not have the same taste in food, but it works. Your differences is what you both find attractive. It's what brings you together. Your differences. There's a high level of respect here, right? Because the differences are great. I mean, it's really, this zombie here is eating a brain and some kidneys, and this one is eating ham with veg, right? Your differences are extreme, but you're all right with it. You're not even thinking about changing the other person. Why? Because you've done the work. You've done the work. You have done the work on yourself, worked on your shadow self, and also don't even feel the need to have to change anyone. But more importantly, you're not fazed if anyone dislikes your tastes, because you know yourself. You have done the work and you realize, well, that's just me. That's what I like, and that's that. So with this coupling, you both work beautifully because no one wants to change the other. That's what they love about each other. And look, they're both having wine. So there's some things that you do have in common, but a lot that you don't, but it works. It's like you learn from each other as well. The difference is you're both open to learning more. That's gorgeous. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. I pre-shuffled. Whoop. There's orange flowers in carnations, yes. So there's a lot of like there's creative energy and there's passion with the orange. There's a lot of passion here, but you guys know how to, it's like something alchemic about this connection. You come together and you create, you know how to create something big, something unique, and something great. This feels like a very creative couple here. Extremely creative. Almost like you want to make things to help humanity. Create things. Things that have never been done before to help humanity. Thank you. We have the Empress. Okay, let's get the other cards. You've both done the work. The Empress, she's done the work. She's in her power. She's extremely abundant. She can create abundance. You might have a child with this person. Oops. Okay, that all fell. One flipped over. So we have the King of Swords. The Empress and the King of Swords. So there's planning. Excuse me. There's planning, there's honest conversations with the King of Swords, there's honesty in this connection. There is a, you guys are definite opposites, because you have here the Empress, which is extremely abundant, and then you have the King of Swords, who is highly intelligent, reserved, very reserved, extremely analytical. Right? But honest. When he speaks, he's not lying to you. It's the truth. But there's a level of innovation. So it's like you create and you're able to have it blossom. You're able to have abundance, great abundance. So there is someone that is of this, well, the Empress is all the suits. She represents all the suits. But the King of Swords, this is the innovator. This is the logical mind, right? And she just makes it happen. Or you both make it happen. That's gorgeous. Yep, this is definitely the pile of alchemy. Okay, let's see. One more card, please. It's the King of Swords feels like someone that is very successful. So is the Empress. You might have a child together. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Right. Okay. So I'm guided to take them. So we have the Temperance card here. Exactly. The card of alchemy. Yep. Two opposites coming together to create something original, unique, innovative. That's you. Definitely. Now we have the Chariot here. So you both are in alignment to move forward, to achieve success, to create success. Another power couple. Previous pile had the Chariot as well. Now you have the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords, right? So you guys move away from confusion, or you don't procrastinate. You guys don't procrastinate at all. You don't. You know how to work together. If one person is stuck on something, they can consult their partner, and then it's like it's resolved. The solution is given, and then they can move on. It's resolved. You guys just work beautifully together. Because the answers are always there. Someone just always comes up with the solution. And it feels like the King of Cups most of the time, but the Empress also can as well, if he's stuck on something. But you both are like innovative individuals, idea magnets. Creators, major creators. Here with the Chariot, you have the two individuals in the hearse, and they're shooting, and they're just, well, there's lots of dead zombies, but you're not fazed by what anyone else thinks about you. Both of you, even your connection, you're not fazed at all, because you guys are so confident with self and in each other. It just rolls off your back. If anyone has any issues, you know your purpose, you know you are together and what you need to do. You want to create, right? You want to help humanity, or even on your community. You're balanced, incredibly balanced. This connection is very balanced and healing. Such a dynamic duo. Let's see what the Spirit Junkie has to say. Let's get some advice from the Spirit Junkie. Now, it feels like most people in this pile are already in a connection with this person. But if you're not, this is the person to come. This is your Two of Cups that's entering your life soon. Now, it's with the King of Swords. I'm looking at the plaques in the back. I feel that this person is very successful and has a lot of accolades, right? There's a lot of medals or certificates. There's a lot of accolades under this person's belt here. They're also, for some of you, it feels like a traditional couple. The King of Swords is the provider, the Empress is the homemaker, right? It has that element to it. But in that dynamic, the homemaker person, the Empress individual, nurtures and supports and inspires the King of Swords. So again, if the King of Swords is stuck on an idea, the Empress has the answer. So it's like the, you know, in some relationship dynamics like that, that traditional type relationship, the Empress might have an idea that inspires the King of Swords and he runs with it. So it's almost like she works with him as well. So it's quite cool. That's just for some though. Okay, what advice? Thank you very much. We have here, my high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. Yep. This is a couple where you're just not, you don't let anyone bring you down. No type of negativity in this. There's no negativity. See, with this, you walk away from indecision, confusion, all of that. You don't bring any of that negativity in your relationship, in your life, because this is what matters to you: health, peace, and love. Wow. Let's get an advice card from a deck that I made. It's called the Great Minds deck, and it's quotes from great minds. So let's see. Thank you. So you got several. So we have here, nothing will work unless you do. Maya Angelou. Remember the past, nurture the present, innovate the future. Michelle Antoinette. Man's enemies are not demons, but human beings like himself. Lao Tzu. This is just resonating with the reading. The power of intuitive understanding will protect you from harm until the end of your days. Lao Tzu. Absolutely gorgeous and in line with the reading. It's all about innovating, putting in the work, innovating, right? With remembering the past, nurturing the future. You're here to create, to improve your futures and the future of humanity. That's amazing. You always are working. You guys are always creating, right? You trust your intuition. Well, there's that knowing element with self, right? And you know that human beings, those are the ones you need to look out for. Not monsters, boogeymans, or demons. You guys are such a grounded and down-to-earth couple. This is beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If the reading resonates, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, deck 3. For those of you who selected the Klimt Alton Tarot, here's your reading. So this is your Two of Cups. Okay, let's see. We have a couple in an embrace. This Two of Cups, there's a healing element here. With this Two of Cups, you both are major support for each other. Well, actually, one partner is more the masculine partner. The partner with the masculine energy, the dominant energy, is wants to be the supporter. So I get a feel of like a traditional element as well with this Two of Cups, but it's okay. Each party is okay with their own. The masculine energy is supporting the feminine energy. It's very healing. This feels like a Two of Cups where you have not done all the work. There's still some more shadow work that needs to be done, but you were meant to work on it together. Because in working on it together, you both will grow. It's like this feels like a grower Two of Cups. It's not a bad thing, actually. It's pretty good. Some of us are meant to work on our shadow to a point, and then we connect with another, and then there's elements, especially if it's past life, karma, etc., that needs working and that needs healing. You come together and you work on it together. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah, it's something to do with, I'm looking at the fabric here on her thigh, and green represents the heart center, so the heart chakra. So it feels like emotional healing from past relationships. Maybe this pal, you've both experienced really difficult connections, probably lost faith in loving connections, that there's a loving connection out there and that's possible. And when you do find each other, it's working on trust. It's working on healing that side of things, and realizing that those past connections, you were able to learn things about yourself, what you can handle and what you can't, what you don't want in a connection and what you do. Right? You're learning more about yourself. You're seeing your strength. You're understanding that side of yourself. So when you do connect, it's like a relief. It's like there are good people out there. There are loving people out there. I do have a person that has similar views and values to myself. Okay, let's see what the other cards have to say. This two of cups also, you both are different. You are different individual, different value systems, etc. But there's a lot of things, of all the paths, I think there's a lot of things you both do have in common. There's subtle differences, but there's a lot that you do have in common. Or you both desire. There's a lot. Okay, let's get some cards here. Okay, I have some cards for card number 3. Thank you. Woo. Okay, so we have here the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's get one more. There's lots of green in this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. We have here the High Priestess. Whoa. Okay. With this pile, I can see you are looking for your happily ever after. That's it. You have been through the mill with connections that have failed, but you have to remember, they haven't failed. You were meant to go through that to learn. There are lessons from those connections. And I mean, some of the connections could be really, really dreadful, like violent. However, there's things that you meant to learn about yourself, right? So that's from the past connections. That's what I'm talking about, not this one. This one is when you're ready to come together and restore faith in love, opening your heart again, because all those awful experiences has allowed you to close your heart and not believe in love or believe that you are deserving of love. But when you do meet this person who would have experienced something similar to yourself, you realize your views on love, or your all views on love, or your hope of what love is like is restored. Right? You realize that no, there is a such thing as pure, true, honest love, and people who are like that. But you both will be in the same place where you are looking for your happily ever after, right? Where you're completely happy and abundant. You have your kids. This is the long haul. This is till death do us part. Done. Right? And it's confirmed with the Queen of Pentacles. This is the wife card. Right? This is the wife card. And, you know, if you're a male, you're looking for a wife. Female, you're looking for a husband. Like solid. Or you're looking to be a wife. So you both want solid commitment. With the Pentacles, solid commitment. With my soulmate, my person. the one and only. I'm sick and tired of these jokers out there. I'm ready for the one. That's exactly what you're thinking. And with this connection, there is a telepathic bond here. There's a spiritual bond here with the High Priestess. For some of you, you've always known this person exists. That's what it's you've always known. So as much as you've gone through some really hellish relationships, you've always known that your person was out there. And each person that you connected with, you hoped it was them, and it wasn't. But finally, they're here, they're coming. If they're not with you, they're coming. And if you have them, they're here. And you're ready to just enjoy the rest of your life with this person. And vice versa, the person feels the same. You guys connect telepathically, like it's tight. This is tight. It's a very strong spiritual connection. It even feels like past life as well. It feels like there's some past life element with the High Priestess. I'm picking up, I'm feeling it. Yeah, this with these, it almost looks like eyes, but this oval shape. I'm just feeling like you've gone through this in many lives. You've done this before, and it's always been the same, where you're meant to learn from those experiences, those past relationships, and then you come together and you just have the best life possible. A successful, very grounded, very, very committed connection, spiritual connection. And you're able to talk about, express your feelings about past connections as well. You can honestly speak about your connections and not feel with your Two of Cups other half, and not feel, no one will feel jealous or awkward. It's just completely open. And you also have a lot of wisdom to share with each other and others. I'm picking up that this connection, you will be able to share your wisdom with people out there who are kind of down and out when it comes to love, and their heart is about to close. You both will be able to explain to them about your experiences with the more shadowy type connection, toxic connections, and how you haven't lost faith and you're now in this connection where it is work. You both in alignment. You're also, it's like a spiritual contract as well. I'm feeling the card of contract is not here, but it feels like you were meant to go through this, the past experiences, because it was a part of your contract. It's like experiencing the hardship so that you will appreciate the Ten of Pentacles connection more. You will live it to the fullest, and you will share your wisdom and wealth with others. Yeah, you've always known about this person. For some of you, you've always known about this person. Let's see what the Spirit Junkie has to say. Yeah, you will blossom into your own as well. You will stand in your palm. Looking at the Queen of Pentacles, and she has here flowers blossoming. You stand in your power. I see you both working together, having a successful business, a massive home, like massive house, a lot of wealth. We're talking about legacy here, building a legacy. It's like you've always wanted it. You've always wanted that chance to experience that, to have that, and to live that life, and you're going to have it. That's for those who don't already have it. This person is everything that you've wished for. Okay, let's see. What does the Spirit Junkie have to say? Oops. Okay. Thank you. It says here, Owning my power inspires others to do the same. I am not afraid to shine. Exactly. Exactly. With you standing in your power, both of you, when you come together, you're standing in your power, even doing it before, you're going to inspire others who have experienced hellish relationships to not lose faith. You both are going to shine your light and just inspire so many people to live in their power, to live their best life. Wow. Now let's see what the Great Minds deck has to say. I made this deck and it's quotes from great minds. Whoop. Okay, I'm guided to take that. So we have here, give a man a fish and you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Lao Tzu. Exactly. This is exactly what your connection is about. It's inspiring people. Okay, let's see the next one. People in their handlings of affairs often fail when they're about to succeed. If one remains as careful at the end as he was at the beginning, there will be no failure. Lao Tzu. Exactly. This is just not giving up too soon, but also maintaining as much enthusiasm for the journey as you did when you first started it. That is amazing. That is so true. That is so true. And in your case, it's like with all the toxic connections, it's easy to close your heart. But with the High Priestess here, where it's saying that you've recognized that you know that you have your Two of Cups out there, your heart is still open and you're still going, you're still actually moving forward on this journey and not giving up. That's exactly it. You will succeed. Because sometimes this person is about to come in when we've just said, okay, you know what, I can't do this anymore, screw that. You've just given up. And they were just right there. You're just about to meet them. Okay, let's see. Innovation comes from the spark of inspiration. Exactly. Innovation comes from a spark of inspiration. Michelle Antoinette. The more laws and order are made prominent, the more thieves and robbers there will be. So just don't have any rules. Just release expectations. Release expectations. When you have so many expectations and so many, this person must be like, he must be wealthy, he must be handsome, he must be this, that. That's when the doors, the floodgates open with the toxic types. Just release expectations and just be relaxed about it. Go with the flow. That's a true point. How could man rejoice in victory and delight in the slander of men? Wow. Lao Tzu. So this is all about people who enjoy when bad things happens to others. Now that represents your past connection. That's all about the past connections where some of you might have had some really cruel people in your life, like relationships where your partner did things to torment you or to hurt you, and they took pleasure in it because they were hurt. They were hurt. Not you. They were hurt, and they tried to bring you down to their level. And that's the lesson. The lesson that you learned from that connection is that that person is actually hurting, and that's why they're putting it on me. But I don't deserve that. Bye-bye. So you did the right thing. For those of you, well done, because it's all these cards are showing that you have been through a lot and you deserve this amazing person coming in, this amazing life you guys are going to build together. Wow. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, please leave a comment down below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.